Right, I'm sitting here at HitFit Boxing Gym with three gentlemen right here. I usually don't interview three people at the same time, but I think it's a real cool story you guys got. You guys are very young in the game, getting good results. So far, I've been told that Makondo talks the most, and I know Cloney from when I was a manager of a boxing gym. Do you want to just introduce everyone here real quickly?
Yeah. Here you've got, I'll start with myself. Obviously, you've got Cloney Pomaboko. We own this gym, and then we've got Chris Shiru is my partner, and Niko is my partner as well. We opened this gym last year, and yeah, so far we've been here, and it's been a success.
So you guys have taken on, some boxers already and had some success already. Niko, what do you think of your early days as a boxing trainer?
I mean, for me, we started good, and we're doing good. Fights are coming, so yeah, we're training. So the standard of training, we're getting our experience, and it's been good so far.
The big first result started off with Junior Makondo, getting a huge stoppage win. I don't think many people would have predicted that. How did you guys see that coming?
Yeah, look, I mean, we thought it was going to be quite a tough fight, and we were kind of looking at that as our first fight coming back, the rebirth of Junior Makondo, and he delivered what we asked for. We saw some great progress in terms of how we were training him and what we wanted to see from him. So I think it was a great sort of show, and I think it kind of put us on the map, which was good results for us.
Yeah, that was one where I was like, okay, these guys are coming, they're legit. They've made a few changes to him as well, because he looked very confident on the day. Talking about confidence, you got a guy on debut now who's been waiting in the wings for a while to get his professional debut, Pupish. What do you think about him, and what is his chances?
Pupish has always been that good boxer that you'll never know what he's gonna do. He just always come up with a new thing. He's creative, he's all that. He can let his hands go, which is a problem in the professional level, but the guy can let his hands go. So we'll see on the day when he fight.
Do you have any stresses about fights? Because as a fighter, Niko, you got in the ring as an amateur many times, as a professional a handful of times as well. When you are in the corner now, do you have any different stresses about the boxers?
No, I think I see more things simple, than when you're fighting. So when you're fighting, it's more harder than when you're at the corner. You actually see everything. So I think now it's more. Actually, I do what I want. I do what I love now. So I think it's more simple now.
Is this a true calling for you? So you're saying this is probably your dream job too, is to be a professional boxing trainer?
Yeah. This is what I wanted since I was at the amateurs. So I said I would be a trainer one day. Yeah.
And obviously coming in with these two gentlemen that were good professional boxers, good amateur boxers, actually very accomplished amateur boxers. I mean, how's it like been dealing with them?
Yeah, they're amazing. I mean, Cloney always told me that I was the hardest guy he's ever taught how to box. And if he's got the patience to teach me how to box, I mean, what he can do with professionals I think is going to be an amazing thing. And same as Niko as well. So we've known them for a long time. And they're great guys. They uplift the sport of boxing for me. And I think it's guys that I've got their back, and we're in this together, and we're going to get to where we need to go.
I mean, hearing that as well, knowing that 2022 boxing is opening again, more opportunities are coming. Do you have any goals for this year? I'm talking about professional boxing, not anything else, but like for the pro boxing side, do you have any goals that you want to achieve this year?
What we want to do is we want to put our boxers into a point where they perform and people are like, wow. It's not about the win and all that. It's trying to get to a point where we perform and we can mix up with the big guys, but it just take one step at a time. And obviously we don't have the control how they're gonna come out, but we're wishing that we can have like world-class boxers. That's our biggest goal.
Well, this fight now on ESPN now, Pupish is fighting against your former team, let's put it that way, where you turned pro at Hotbox Gym. You're fighting Hotbox Gym for his debut. What's your thoughts on that?
So I saw him do pads, and I know Pupish. He's a good boxer. Come from the good background as an amateur. We did the training good. So I'm sure he was going to stop him.
Stop him?
Yeah, I'm quite sure. I know.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your background into the sport? Are you coming from a client point of view?
Yeah, I've from the actual sports, it's just a passion for me. It's something I love to the point where I started doing it. I started training, and that kind of about 8 years ago with these guys, and yeah, since then I've been obsessed, like non-stop. Yeah, I live and breathe it as much as I can. I come from a marketing background in the corporate world, which was too much for me to handle anymore. And yeah, so this is kind of my new sort of U-turn adventure kind of thing, starting something new.
So just to get involved in the professional dynamics, how involved do you get in the training process? How do you prepare for fights? Do you tell fighters like basically game plans and so forth?
Yeah, I mean, I always laugh. I'm the bucket boy, straight up, and I'm happy to be that.
So it's not true.
He's lying. You know what? What we do is it's very difficult to see boxing as a boxing trainer and then someone who's a little bit experienced with boxing. It's good to get inputs from people who have never been punched in the face, because they see things differently. And the more he sees things and the more we analyze it and the more we put ideas together, we more like, we talk about things in the gym, we practice and we put all together, we put the planning and the programs. Obviously, the way they used to do things in advertising, it's not the way things should be used to be done in boxing. Yeah. We put up a lot of stuff together to make these guys train. Remember, we're dealing with people who sometimes don't want to be dealt with, but we put heads together and just put them in this one roof, and then we work.
All right. And then Niko, you've been friends with Cloney for a very long time. I mean, did it make sense to go into business with him?
Yeah, the thing is, we actually not friends. So he's like he's like a brother to me. Yeah. So yeah, actually like a mentor. So. So we've been living together for a long time now. We've been boxing together. He's like been teaching.
You want to say you were enemies?
Yeah. No, in that way. No, not in that way. So yeah, I mean, with Chris and him, it's I mean, I'm learning a lot, and the business is going well with them, and they're teaching me lot of stuff, So with them, I'm happy with working with them, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if Pupish is the next fight, what's the next step after that? Is there another boxer fighting soon?
What I can say first is I didn't know Niko see me like that, okay? But you must come more often so that
okay. A brother is more than a friend. When you say a friend with someone, no. It's just a little thing,
Obviously, you don't tell him enough about how you feel.
A brother is someone.
It's not this open.
A brother is someone who's here, Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Do you feel the same way?
Yeah. We've been together for some time with these guys, and all of them we've been together. If we come a long way. But answering your question, what was the question? Sorry,
the question was Pupish is fighting next. Do you have any other fights lined up after that?
No, I got it. We've got Makondo is fighting on the 29th in Free State, and then we've got Prince Ndlovu who's fighting on the 8th of May. So we've been preparing for this fight. So there's only 2 fighters in the gym who have no fights. They're just waiting. Yeah, but we believe that we're gonna get these fights coming on.
I see Makondo has just walked into the gym now. He's on his phone at the moment. Yeah. But how surprised were you guys that he went to points for the first time in his career?
Yeah, it was some deep waters for him, as I think it was quite obvious when you see it on the night. But he did amazing. I mean, I think that was the fight of his sort of career so far. He pushed himself to a great place, and very excited to kind of see what happens next, because with that experience you can only learn what's next. So. Yeah, looking forward to Bloemfontein. Just make him train a little bit harder. He's almost there, but he will get there. So I think it's good. It's getting there.
All right, guys. Well, from my end, all the best. I mean, I talk about you guys all the time. You guys are obviously, I knew you guys from when you started your professionals. So yeah, all the best for the next step, and obviously a big fight coming up here. Get through one hurdle at a time. So yeah, guys, just wanted to say, I don't know if you guys want to say anything lastly, because this is like not like a thank you message or anything like that, but I don't know if you guys want to leave with something.
No. We also want to thank you, Abis and other promoters for giving us this chance and putting us on the map. Obviously, matchmakers, they try to call us and all that. They're doing their job. Boxing's coming back. Everyone must be in the gym. It's so exciting, and yeah, boxing's alive again. So we just wanna thank you again as well. You've been putting us there, and obviously you got our back.
Got your back, and all the best, obviously, for the future. Obviously, results. As I keep mentioning results, because I've seen you guys pushing the results. So that's obviously a good thing to start off with the results like that. A lot of people start off, they lose a little bit, and then they start coming into themselves. You guys seem to be hitting the floor running. So congratulations for that, and until the next time.
Cool. Thanks, sir.
Cheers.